my sisters, how are you? It is an honor to come into your home, come into your computer, come into your church office, whatever means of media you are taking this in. Trust me, the honor is more mine than anything else. I want to tell you today that I, as well as the General Board, as well as the members of the House of Bishops, the overseers, the pastors, which are my dearest to my soul, all of us are looking forward to our Winter Leadership Summit coming up February the 2nd to February the 4th in the beautiful island of Nassau, Bahamas. Let me tell you something. I need to tell you this real quick. You can't miss it. We had a great time in our first Winter Leadership Summit in Jacksonville, Florida. The prices to Florida is the same to Bahamas. As long as you get them in time and make it happen. You need to be there. Pastors, you need to encourage your leaders to be there and your senior officers of your church. United Covenant Churches of Christ will never be guilty ever again, if before, never again, of not providing the resources and whatever it takes to build your leadership, to build the local pastor, to build the local church. We support the pastor and the local church. We are not millionaires just yet, but trust me, the day is coming. And I'm going to be able to tell the General Treasurer, Bishop Livingston, I need you to cut 3 checks for a certain amount to such and such a church, because these churches are the churches that I'm selecting that we must be a blessing to at this time in their ministry. We also want to be able to get a team into local churches after a while. Multi-million-dollar business, we can get people into your churches and start doing evangelism work and everything else. In the meantime, we've got it. We also want to do it when we come together. We get to know each other better and have a great time. Well, you need to be there. Your armor bearers need to be there. We have lessons for them. We have classes for them. Your adjutants, which are really 2 different things. We're going to be talking about the armor bearer and the adjutants in this winter leadership. We're going to train some of these armor bearers and adjutants how to support their leader, what to do when you're on a mission trip or in ministry with your leader, how to handle yourself as well as the leader. And listen, the subjects are so long. We're going to talk about relevant preaching for the preacher of this 21st century, what we should entail in the delivery of the Word of God on Sunday morning, how to win the church to the next level of the growth. We're going to talk about vestments. We're going to explain them. We're going to explain the protocols of United on a greater level this season in our Winter Leadership Summit. We have the paperwork. We've got the material. We've got a lot of work to do, and we, UCCC, United, will not be guilty of not providing for you. So, National Holy Convocation, beautiful time. People are still talking about it. Well, San Diego, California, the Pastors Impartation Gathering, everything was awesome. The intimacy, the brothers and the sisters, what a great time. Well, now we get ready for Winter Leadership Summit, but not here in the cold. We're going to where? Nassau, Bahamas. That's where we all are heading to. All roads go there. Now listen, you need to arrive at least by Wednesday, February the 2nd, no later than 12 o'clock, because our social justice impact with our national director, Bishop James Duke, and the entire team for that's working with him, we are going to be present, and we're going to be doing some in-house work and out-of-house work in the Nassau, Bahamas concerning our community outreach. And then we will have our evening service commencing at 7:30. You will have the afternoon free on Wednesday, and then watch. Thursday morning we'll be up bright and early, 8 o'clock. We end at 12 noon. No classes after 12 noon. No service Thursday in the evening. You got the opportunity to enjoy the land and get to know your other pastors and first ladies and leaders and membership. I want to be there with you. Put on your sandals. Let's get out to the beach and hang out. And then on Friday morning, we're going to meet again following Thursday's schedule, 8 o'clock to 12. End at 12. You'll have from 12 all the way to 6 o'clock in the evening to rest, relax, go to the beach, shish kebab, you name it, shop. Anything you want to do, go to the pool. It's all waiting for you. And And then at 7:30 in the evening, we're going to have Apostle Raymond Wells right there in the island of Bahamas, one of Bishop Neil Ellis's sons in the kingdom that supports and moves around with him. He's going to preach the word of God. And we will close out that Friday night service, and we'll have a great time. Now, if you choose to come in early, or you choose to stay a little later, that's up to you. Just let the hotel know what you need to know, what they need to know concerning your rate. If you have any challenges with your rate, any challenges with your days, give Overseer Dan Johnson a call. And I promise you, he will return your call. If he doesn't, you find me. Now, get ready. Winter Leadership Summit is coming. You need to be there. Your administrative assistants need to be there. We have some classes for them too. Training for the secretaries, how to help their pastor. We're taking classes on so many different levels. We even have a special class for women only. Real women in real ministry. And then there's a pastor's bleeding class where pastors only spending some time with me as we govern the word of God. Listen, united, we got it going on. There's a lot to be done. Spread the word, pastors. I don't want to just see you. We want to bless your people and send them back to your church so that they can do ministry. I love you, and we got kingdom work to do. Let's do it. Thank you on behalf of the United Covenant Churches of Christ, Nassau, Bahamas. Here we come.